Okay, hi guys. In this tutorial I'm going to be explaining for 6th graders how to complete your practices, simulate them by using an online software, which in this case is TinkerCAD. The first step is to go to their website, which is tinkercad.com. Take a look to the way you have to write it. It's without H, it's with K, and it ends in CAD. So once you go to tinkercad.com, of course you shouldn't have an account, so you're gonna go to join now, and from here, as usual with any social network or software, you just have to create an account. After you create an account, you're not gonna use the option in school because I don't have a teacher's account for this, so you just have to create a personal account. After you create the personal account, you should find something like this. This is my personal account. As you see, it has my name. In order to see this, which is your dashboard, your designs, you have to always go to the top right, find this icon, and go to designs. Once you're in designs, this is the URL in case you need it. TinkerCAD is a platform that allows you to create 3D designs and circuits and a lot of things. We're gonna use this one only for circuits, so you just have to go to circuits, and as you see, I already prepared something called 6 intro, but in your case you just have to create a new circuit every time you start. This one is actually empty, so I'm gonna go with TinkerDes so I can edit it, and as you can see, it is empty. It has nothing. TinkerCAD is a platform where you can simulate everything related to electronics, and it includes all the components that we use. So for you to take a look, these tools that are here on top are basically to delete a component, to rotate a component, undo and redo, as usual with any software. And here on the right, you're gonna find the components. It's easier if you learn the names and you search them. So I'm gonna show you that all the components are here, starting with the battery. So you just click once, and put the battery on the dashboard. Once the battery is selected, you're going to see the name of the battery and a number. If it is selected, you will see it glowing like in blue here. You can rotate it, so I'm gonna leave it here, and then you start placing in all the other components. So I'm gonna go with the breadboard. I always select breadboard small, which is the one that we use as medium breadboard. I'm gonna place it here, and then I'm gonna start in order. So I'm going to add a resistor, and I'm gonna leave it here. A transistor. Is this the one that says NPN transistor BJT? That one is the one that we use. And then let's go with the sensors. So this one is the LDR. In here you have to find it as photoresistor. Push button. You just have to click once, then move and click again. Do not click and drag. You can click and drag, but it's easier this way. Potentiometer. These are our 3 sensors, and now we're gonna go with the actuators. In our case, you just type motor, and you're gonna find DC motor. Also, we have LED. Is the one with only 2 leads, not the RGB. Buzzer. Once you start typing buzzer, you're gonna find this one that is called piezo, which is the same thing. It does the same basically. So as you can see, all the components are here, all the components that you need to use. In order to create wires, you simply have to select the lead or the joint that you need and click once and join it. I'm gonna show you with the battery how it works. So I'm gonna join the negative, click once, I move, then I click twice here in order to create like a turn, then I click here, and finally I'm gonna connect it here. As you can see, the properties of the wire appear here, so I'm not gonna use a green one but a black one. And then I'm gonna create another cable, another wire that is gonna be here, here, and here. And this one I'm gonna make it red, so it's easier for you to see. Now, this is the way to create cables, to create connections. You already know how the breadboard works. For this one, there are a couple of things that you need to take into account. Once you're on the lead, it will tell you if there is something important to know. It will allow you to see how it works. So remember, anode and cathode. I left these two components here because remember that you have to polarize them. Cathode always goes to the negative part, and here it tells you that this one goes to the positive and this one goes to the negative. In the case of the push button has 4 terminals. Terminal 1 goes connected to terminal 2. That means that if you want the push button to work, you have to connect one side of the cable to terminal 1. It doesn't matter if it is 1A or 1B, and the other side has to go to 2. It doesn't matter if it is 2A or 2B. In here you have collector, base, and emitter, which is something we worked during class. And with the resistors, if you need to change the value of the resistor, you just simply have to type here the value of the resistor that you want, select if they are ohms or kilo ohms or what are they, and in that way you will be able to change. If you see, the colors also changed. So I'm going to create one simple circuit here for you to see how it works, for you to see how the software works. So I'm simply connecting an LED. Remember, the cathode goes to the negative, so I'm going to connect the cathode here, cathode, and the negative part is here. And then I'm going to create a cable that will join this here, one click, and then I'm going to click here so for you to see it, like how it turns, and then another click at the end. I want to leave it in green, I don't really care. And in this way I completed the circuit. But if I need to see that the circuit works or not, I'm gonna go to this part that says start simulation. You click on start simulation, it initializes the simulation, and as you can see, the LED goes on. If you want to add more components, you simply stop the simulation here and you can add or remove components. In case you want to remove something, you just have to select it and go here to the trash can. Once you click on the trash can, it will leave. For every circuit that we create, we will be able to use this TinkerCAD software in order to complete the simulation. And here on top you can change the name of the project, just if in your dashboard you want to be organized and have names for everything.